Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps SRE DevSecOps coach. I have close to 18 plus years of experience working in multiple MNCs around the globe and having in-depth knowledge of DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. So I would like to introduce you one certification program in a DevOps, and that is we call it DevOps Certified Professional. Now this is a 2 months of program, 25 tools of DevOps you will learn, and apart from that you will also get the access to the LMS, lifetime access to the videos portal. It's a certification program, and you will have 25 assignments and 2 projects along with it. It's a completely weekend program, so here you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So as part of this course, you will learn multiple things. Here you see that you will learn Linux, AWS, Docker, Jira, Conference, Python, Git with GitHub, SonarQube, Maven, Gradle, Packer, Artifactory, Selenium, JMeter, Ansible, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, Datadog, Splunk, and Neuralink. Now, how do we, apply for this? So how can you reach out to us? So you have a WhatsApp number and email ID, so please reach out to us and we'll help you to onboard this program. Apart from this DevOps certified professional programs, we are offering other certifications as well in a DevSecOps, SRE, and one of the very comprehensive programs which we have is in Master in DevOps Engineering. Yeah, so feel free to get in touch with us and then enroll for it. Thank you. Okay, so let's get started. So first question is, what is Jira? So, so we need to understand this, how the software development works. So first thing I want to teach you the platform, okay? And then after that migrate to SDLC cycle. So in platform, what do you learn so far, all of you? Can you remind me, all of you? Hello, hello.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, in platform, what you learn, all of you?
Can you hear me, Rasa?
Yeah, I can hear you. So in platform, we learn Linux, we learn VM, we learn Docker, and then we learn AWS. These are a platform for what? Running our application, running our software development. Now here we'll discuss about software development life cycle. Okay. Now you'll say, Rajesh, I enrolled for DevOps and you are teaching me software development life cycle. So if you still have a question, why I'm teaching you software development life cycle, check that what is DevOps. I had one session for that. So I hope all of you have got it. So what is DevOps? Just check it out. So guys, we all are software engineers. Sorry, I have some throat issue and some health issues, so don't mind it. So we all are software engineers and we all have studied engineering. The first thing what we do in order to software development, the very first thing what we do, tell me, all of you,
Planning,
anything?
planning, management.
Can you be loud, please? Because I can't hear you. I hear one guy very clear. I missed his name. Uh, Ramu, I guess, or someone. Yeah. But
Ram.
other,
No, today my internet is a little lagging, so if I
no, I
speak
can
here,
hear
so
you,
you can.
Suyash. Yeah.
Okay.
So what we do in the SDLC cycle?
Analysis. You
Uh,
start with analysis.
Wonderful,
we
wonderful, wonderful. Yes. So can I call it planning? That will be easier for me.
Yeah, yeah. Yes.
After planning, what we do?
Plan. plan, then and after
Design.
analysis we do design.
No,
Once
no,
we
planning. After that,
planning then coding,
coding. Wonderful. After that, what we do?
build, build,
Build. After that, what we
testing,
do?
testing.
Unit unit testing. There's a difference between testing versus unit testing. After that,
okay,
Then
deploy, packaging.
package.
package, package.
After
Then
that,
I then I artifacts, archive.
archiving, right?
Yeah.
After that,
Then deploy.
deployment. After that, acceptance testing, and after that, code coverage. Correct now?
Yes.
So I'll teach you SDLC cycle to become a good software engineer, good DevOps engineer. So planning, I'll teach you Jira and Confluence. Coding, I'll teach you. There's one thing which I missed: is scanning. Okay, scanning. So here in the coding, I'll teach you Python and GitHub and all multiple tools. Scanning, I'll teach you SonarQube. Build, I'll teach you Maven and Gradle. Unit testing, I'll teach you JUnit. Packaging, I'll teach you Packer. Archiving, I'll teach you Artifactory. Deployment, I'll teach you Ansible. And then these all are pre-production, okay? Acceptance testing, I'll teach you JMeter and Selenium. Multiple tools are there. And code coverage, Jacoco. So these are all tools I'll teach you, and then end of it, I'll integrate all these tools in pre-production using Jenkins CI tool. So this is the next next 2 to 3 weeks we will spend time on pre-production, and after that we'll go into the production. Understood, all of you?
What about
Yes.
Understood.
Datadog?
Datadog in the production, no, that's a monitoring tool. I'm talking
Monitoring.
about the
Yeah.
pre-production.
Okay. Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
So in the
Thank you.
CD, what will you teach? What will you cover, Rajesh?
Which one?
Deployment, continuous delivery. It's CI,
This is the
right?
one.
So what will
CI.
what will cover in CD in delivery?
So for this session, we have used CD Jenkins only, CI CD both Jenkins or Ansible, or there is one more tool which we have, which is called Terraform, which I'll teach you. So three tools
This
can be
How
used
about
for the CD.
okay. In Azure, the CI/CD pipeline which we use, are they different from all these names mentioned here?
See, yesterday I answered this question. Anyone remember that? This question's answer? Anyone? Yesterday I said AWS has built all these services for implementing the SDLC cycle, and they have their own services. So same way Azure also have done that. Same way Google also has done it. They don't want you to leave that platform. But in a generic word, we use separate tools actually, not the same platform. So they have Azure DevOps Artifactory alternative, they have it. They have a GitHub alternative, they have it. They have a test management suite, they have it. A multiple, they're slowly building it up, the alternative for everything. Make sense?
Okay.
Yes.
So the methodology of creating CI/CD pipelines in Azure will remain more or less remain same, or we will have to relearn in case if we are
Component
using Azure. And yeah.
component you cannot replace it. Even though if you are going for Azure, still you need
Yes.
SonarQube, Maven, JUnit, packaging, JMeter, Jacoco, Terraform. These are all things needed. Jenkins is been replaced. GitHub is replaced. Artifactory is replaced. These are some of the components they replace with their own services at Azure DevOps. Okay.
The reason behind we were in AWS, now we have moved to Azure. Yeah, that's the reason
Oh,
I was asking.
you guys.
Yeah, yeah, yes. We were in AWS in the past. Now, due to
Hmm.
cost constraint, we have moved to Azure now.
Cost constraint,
Even
are you sure? Because I don't think so. Cost should be the issue. Something else would be the issue. Because cost wise, both are same actually. Very
That
competitive
was the
world.
reason conveyed to us when we asked why are we moving, because we were in
Maybe,
AWS for several years.
maybe cost optimizations. Maybe the person who was working for the cost optimization might not taking any initiative or something like that. Maybe because of that. I'm just guessing. Because there's no making sense for the cost, saving a cost, you have to migrate to Azure. And both are same, very competitive.
Okay.
Okay, so let's migrate, guys. So now the question was, what is Jira? So guys, Jira is a planning tool. Okay,
Uh,
simple.
I have one question actually before moving to the
Mhm,
class. May I ask you?
mhm.
Actually, is it possible to have TerraGrunt and
See,
AWS won't build tools to deploy the
okay,
package, anything?
see here. What is TerraGrunt? First, we need to understand. So TerraGrunt is a collections of module developed by TerraGrunt engineers. Okay, and now these collections of modules are very good modules uh, and production ready modules. So here in Terraform training, I'll teach you how to create your own modules. But if you say like I want to use TerraGrunt modules, you have to buy that modules and then use it. So this is not a tool, mind it. TerraGrunt is not a tool. What exactly that is? It's a, they are selling the code actually to you. Which code? Terraform code. In this Terraform session, I'll teach you Terraform how to code for it, but I'll not uh, go and tell you like you have to go and buy someone's code and then use it. That's your project decisions. Getting my points? So Terragant
Okay.
is a company name. They sells the code actually. For example, in Jenkins, if you go, you have to create a pipeline, CI/CD code. If someone is selling the code, whether you want to go for that or not, it's your project decision. Make sense?
Okay. And what about you said in the build tool you're talking about Maven? Is any possible to have Groovy?
Uh, First of all, Groovy is not a build tool. Okay,
Yeah,
Groovy is a DSL for Java, and using Groovy, many people develop the scripting. Many people use for the programming also, and it's a DSL. It's a domain specific language in Java. So the build tool we have Maven, we have Gradle, we have MS Build, uh, we have older tool if you talk about the make files and Ant. So these are the build tool, Rake in Python. Okay, so like that.
okay, fine. Thank you.
So build tool is for Java is Maven and Gradle. DSL domain specific language in Java is Groovy. So Groovy you can use many places. In fact, Jenkins is using Groovy for DSL. DSL means you want to declare something rather than writing the code. For example, YAML is also DSL. This one, JSON is also DSL. XML is also DSL. Groovy is specific to Java world. Make sense?
That's correct. Yeah. When you talk about Jenkins, I'm thinking about the pipelines to return in DSL, which is used by Groovy. That's
Yeah,
what I was
yeah,
thinking. That's fine. Thank
yeah.
you.
So many things are there. So don't get lost for that. Okay. So what is Jira? So guys, starting Jira is a planning tool. Then we'll move on this flow only. If you look at the agenda, it will be in this flow. So this is a pre-production environment. Production will go later. Okay. Terraform is in the production environment. Okay. So mind it. So planning tool. Now for what? Planning tool for what? So see in the software development, when you are having a project, then you have lots of feature to develop. Okay, lots of bugs we have it, lots of tasks which we get assigned. How do we keep a track of all these features, bugs, tasks, who's assigned, who's not assigned, what is the progress, completed, not completed, done, not done? All this stuff we need it, right? So here, this can be used for software develop, software management. Okay, project management. This is basically you can call Jira. You can use for software project management. Project have what? These are the things, and using Jira you can manage all these things. So multiple projects you can manage from the Jira. Let's say you are a part of one project, but organizations have hundreds of projects. So in the Jira also, you can create hundreds of projects. That's nothing great about it. Now, over the period of time, we were doing Jira for the same work. Then we got Agile, and you know that little bit of it. I hope you got a time to look into Agile also. We got a Scrum also. We got a Kanban also. All this thing we got it. So then immediately Jira introduced all this UI tool. Earlier we were using Scrum and Agile for dash. I mean, in every office there'll be one big board actually, and then do you know Sticky, right? We use Sticky for that. Sticky means you understand that, right? All of you?
The
Sticky.
sticky notes you're talking about.
Yeah, Sticky. Yeah. Let me show you Sticky notes with board. Like this, we will using it in the project. This is the this is like a a real picture actually, like this. So this was under the four categorizations. Okay, categorizations. Let me show you. Agile to do. See, tasks. This is the real board we were having at that time, and every day we were meeting near next to this board, and my manager or someone who call it a scrum master, they used to ask, hey, what is the update on this task? Okay, it's in to do, in progress, done. We used to do manually all this stuff. Then Jira introduced this all things on the website also, Jira. And earlier we were doing manually, now we are doing through website UI, drag and drop. So yes, Jira you can use for Agile, Scrum, Kanban. In fact, you know what? Jira they have extended for using for infrastructure management also, HR management also, service desk also, and many more actually. So if you are asking me for Jira competition, so there is no as such competition of Jira, because in this area which Jira is working is a market leader actually. A large chunk of market has been captured by Jira. But if you look at the little bit advanced version which has a much more capability than Jira, which is again is like a cost also, you have to find out. So ServiceNow and all it can be used also. Trello can be used, ServiceNow. Now in fact GitHub also has got this feature. We call it issue management. You might have you will see in the Git training. And I think someone is coming from Azure background. So Azure background also we have a planning tool actually. There we can create a project and issues and all. So like this. So now who's the company who had developed this tool? This is a company which is called Atlassian. Now let me tell you, very good company. I love this. Okay, so Atlassian is an Australia-based company who develop software, which is Jira, Confluence, Bamboo, Trello, and many products they have it actually. Now this software is written in Java. So the moment if I say Java, that means you should not ask few questions. Which question you should not ask? Tell me. Hello.
What was your
Which
question, sir?
question? So the moment I say Java, then you should not ask, hey, can I install Jira in Windows or Linux or Mac? Because Java is a platform independent. You can run it anywhere.
Yes,
Correct? And
correct. That's right.
second question is, For installing Java application, you need a JRE, Java Runtime Environment, to be installed in the machine. Simple. Okay, so they have a multiple offering. One is hosted offering. That means you can install the Java and then use it in your premises. And they have a cloud version also. In that case, you don't need to take care of Jira administration work. You just focus on the cloud. Just started using it, don't manage that. So you can avoid that stuff, cost and everything. So this is good. Many small organization, they wants to migrate to cloud. Large organization, they want to keep it in control within a cloud environment and stuff like that. Depends. In this session, we'll use the cloud because my focus is to get using that Jira rather than adminning the Jira, which is a specific work. But if you go in LMS, you'll have earlier recordings of where you can use for installing also. Okay, so let's get started. So Jira trial. 30 days you get it the trial that is sufficient for learning, and click on it. Now I have to select Jira software, which is here. Confluence and other software also you can do that. If you want to select, right now not interested, select next. Now you should be having account. Now here I have already account. If you see that I've logged in actually, and here Rajesh Kumar is logged in, and earlier the site which I developed was DevOps School. So here what I want, start a new site. What should be the name? You suggest me some name today.
Let's suggest pickle project.
Which one? Okay, let's put it a which brand. Is there? Not there. Agree. So one of the instance I subdomain I got it. Site we call it. Site means one copy of Jira. And here I got it. One moment your site is starting up. They developed containerizations and all, which I taught you. So you can use that. So automatically it will come up. Wait for some time. Okay guys. So now I got it here, one instance of Jira. Skip this. Now here they'll ask you, hey, what is your project name? So you can create a multiple project name. You decide. So here I'll just say DevOps one project. Now template, here you have Kanban template and you have Scrum template, bug tracking template. Few more you have there in the marketplace. You can buy it if you want it. So bug tracking is like a initial stuff which I talked about it here. Then we got Agile and Scrum. So I'll just start with the bug tracking. That way you understand this, and create. So one project I created, DevOps one. If you want the integrations to be done for getting update about this issues on Slack, Team, and all this thing, you can do that. Right now, not needed because we have come to learn Jira. Now this is the project, one project, the named with DevOps one. Now I want to create one more project actually, but this time I'll go for Scrum and use template and here for team management or company, team management. I'll name it Scrum only, and then next, done. Now skip this. Now third project also I'll create it, Kanban. So all these three projects you will have experience with it. Kanban. Now what is a Kanban? Spend some time with the Agile training, previous some of the recordings, and you'll get it. So now I have created three projects. One is DevOps one, which is a normal project, software project. This is Kanban and this is Scrum. Now what to do? I think this is not very complicated. Remember that why we came here, to manage your bugs, feature, tasks. So let me create few tasks here. This is the project. What is this? Bug, improvement, task, new feature, epic. Create a ticket. And what is the title of the ticket? Status is by default in to do. Here DevOpsSchool.com login page is not working. This is the summary. Now here you have a component which you have no selection. So what is a component? So component basically DevOps School is a one project, and this one project they may have multiple modules for it. So that's called component. So what should I do? Cancel this, discard, and go to this back to project. And here you have a component. So let's say in my software, I have a one mail component, lead, default assignee, save it. One more component, chat component, who's the lead, assignee, save as, and backend component or whatever it's codes component and save it. So these are the three components we have. But you know what you should do? You should also create a release. How many release you have planned for a year? So create a version 1.0 from here to here, done. Create another version 2.0 here to here, do that. Now this release cycle is pretty old. I did not change the dates, mind it, just for the demo, and so on. So now you can come back and then create a ticket. What is this bug? DevOps school login is not working. It's a bug. Okay. And here then I will select, okay, it's a part of course, and you will define properly description properly as reporter, which version you are trying to fix, 1.0, priority, label, estimate, some more environment operating system detail, attachment, due date, it should be fixed by, if it is blocked, assign to someone, and then create it. Done. So now you created one task, which is you can see in the filter, view all filter. So here you have one ticket assigned. What to do? So first thing, let's say someone has assigned a ticket to me. I got my ticket. This is my ticket. Open in the full view. And this my ticket assigned to myself. I assigned it to because I don't have many users. Oh, this is the issue. This is environment. I can comment on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Do you want to send some individual? So right now only Rajesh is there in this. Hey, know about this. Some message. He will get a notification email or something. Save it. I can comment whatever you modify you have in the history and so on. And then you will say, hey, it's in progress. Now it's in review. It's in done. And you see that here workflow. So any ticket which got assigned for this project initially will be on to do, then in progress, in review, and done. Completed. Now, like this, you will work, and at certain times, after 1 month or few months, your manager wants to create a reports. So here, many reports has been given. Simply just you have to click. Data is not there, so you'll not make any sense. Depends on requirement. You will have all these reports. Managers will create a report and share with the team and management. What is the status? How many tickets we worked? How many time you spent? Which are the features which is closed, which is open, which release? All this thing you will have a complete detail about this. Hell lot of reports you have. So here you have all the issues, component reports. You can attach to the GitHub also code, release, and some shortcuts. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, project settings. Here you have a multiple options for doing that. So for example, if you want to invite some people for this project, these are the more or less project manager work. Okay. So if you are engineer, just you have to either you create a ticket or you work on ticket. That's all. But if you're a manager, you have to do a little bit more actually. Something like you can invite more people, set the permissions for these projects, and you can notifications, set up the notification for what should be when issue created, updated, and all stuff like that. So many issues are there. So now some customizations will come to the Jira. What kind of customizations? So that is important one. That is where you get stuck, because rest of the places you will not get stuck. So customization will come, for example, saying that, hey, when we create a ticket, I should have one more option here, issue type. So we have a bugs, we have improvement, we have a feature, new feature, task, epic. Any one thing which you suggest here? I'm thinking what extra we can add it. Issue type. So bug is there, task is there,
Risk.
work,
Do you need to
risk,
add risk?
risk type. Yeah, issue type can be risk. So let me add it. The question is how to add it. So first thing, always remember that back to the project setting, which is the admin access for that project. And here, just get comfortable. Here you have issues, issue types. Click on it. And now these are the types which is available right now. Risk is there, not there. What to do? I will request site admin. Site admin can be you. You can be a site admin or someone else. And if site admin has to do what? So here you have to go to see. Look at this is the project admin. For site admin, you have to go here. Look at it in recordings. I'm a recording this session, right? Yeah. So in the recordings, it will be there site admin. In the site admin, so many things we have: billing, users for the site management, system, product, project, issues, apps. So here you have to click on the issues. So this kind of things will be done by site admin. Now, these are the options we have available, but risk is not there. What to do? Add issue type. What? Risk. Describe it. Add it. Simple. Now you added it. Risk here. See here. Now you will have to assign this type to the project management. What the to the project. So how do I do that? So risk, edit. Okay, just a second, hold on. This is the I did it added here risk, and now okay. So see this some UI has changed here. So now I created a type. Now you have to go to the issue type schemes. Okay. Now there's a different projects you see here. This is the one project DevOps project, and this is the default, and this is the project attached to it. So in this project you have only this one. What I'm going to do is edit or associate, and oh, no, wait, edit you have to do, edit, I know a little confusing here and there, but recording you have to practice it. So this is the project. So there's a two type which is not available for this. So I'll just move this one. That's all. Risk and save it. Done. So if you are wanted to add this new type, you did it. Can I verify it? Go to this project, which is your DevOps one, and create this new ticket. And now select this issue type. And here you have come risk. So these are the way you can customize that. More or less project manager will do all this work for you. I mean, you can be a project manager one day, or maybe you can be a Jira administrator one day. So you will do that actually. Okay, so now what next? So now next one is, hey, I have so many fields here, but I want to add one new field. This field has come by default. How can we add a new field? So here I use one field which is regularly, which is called country, because I am not able to think what to add until I get a request. So country, how can I add a country field here? Cancel this. Go to the site admin again. Here click on the issues. Again, I used last time issue types and issue type schemas. Now I'll use the field here. Click on the custom field. So here so many fields are there which you can use it already developed. Do you have a country one? Country field? Country. No. Let me create it. So here create a custom field. Have you worked on HTML editor and stuff like that, you guys?
Uh,
Yeah. So these all are
what is?
HTML properties actually. Check boxes, data picker, labels,
Mhm.
number fields, select list, cascading. These all are HTML options. So go for select list, single choice. What country? So here I'll name the variable name country. Okay. Now description. What country option? So India, Nepal, Bangladesh. Spelling mistake, I guess. Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, UAE, USA, Europe, whatever it is. Just add it. Create. So I did a custom field, but this custom field I need to assign to the project. Which project? Dev project. This is the DevOps project. So by default right now I'm assigning to everything, but you should do only this one if it is required and update. So I assigned it. Now can I go to the project and see if it has come or not? So create and country. See, it has come. Correct now? And here you have it. But you know what, guys? This I want on top of it. I don't want downside. What to do? So that is where we can check these two options. Field configurations. Where exactly that is, I'm not able to remember that. So I'll just click and then see that. Field configuration. Click on this here, configure, and you see that here all this thing. Now what I'll do, this is the country and country has come. Now you can make it required. This has to be filled. Just click on the required, automatically it will be required. See, now required done, you see here. Now you want to edit this one and make it on top of it. So what to do? So not this, I have to click on the view actually. So I have to click on here, screens, and move it to the top. So move to the screen, and where is the country? This you have to drag it up. You will practice it, you will get it actually, nothing to worry about it. And you automatically save actually. Now can I go and create a and here country has come on top. So this is the one thing which someone tell you, hey, modify the custom fields, and this is how you can add it. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yes.
Okay, now someone will ask you, hey, there is a ticket, and the workflow, if you look at this, workflow is, let me show you the workflow. View workflow. So for this projects, you have a workflows, first to do, then in progress, and then in review, then done. So you say we should be having one more workflow in this hold. That means ticket should be on hold, then we should make it on hold, something like that. So what to do? So again, we'll go to the site, issue, click on it, and here there's a workflow. So you can edit the workflow or you can create the workflow. I'm going to edit that workflow, which is already existing for DevOps 1. So here, this is the workflow. This is the workflow. I'm going to edit it. So click on it. Where should I click? Should I click here? Let me do. Nope, 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 nope. It should show me the editor. Should I click here? This is the one. So here you want to edit by a text or diagram. Diagram is easier for me. And here you have diagram. Okay, diagram is not in editable mode. Again, I go to back. Just a second, hold on. And dot 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 edit. Sometime I don't use daily, so I forgot the UI. This is the one. So here you can do that through the edit through the diagram or text. Let it load. Look at this here. This you can drag and drop. You can play with it. So as we discussed, what we discussed is in the ticket, the workflow should be having one what was that discussed on hold, right? So let me create the status here. I'll say one hold. It's a new status, and allow all status transition to this one. Add it and create it. And now you have all hold. Okay, so like that you will practice it and added it. Now you want to save it. Where is the save button? Publish draft. Do you want to take a backup? Not interested because any for demo. Publish. So I just did it, and you see here. Now I'll go and create one more ticket. This is a risk to do here. Wait a second. I did not see the changes has come. There's something. Let me check one more time because changes has not come. So I need to validate. It has come. Okay. So maybe refresh issues. So let's go to the home page, create one, and here, it has come. So on hold has come, and now any ticket you create, and now the ticket will have that workflow, which you can see here. This one, see the one hold has come. So you can make it to do to one hold. This ticket is on hold. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Okay, great. So now guys, this is the way they will tell you the customization and you have to do that. Now, if you want to add a user, so I think user is very simple. You can just invite a people using email address. Here you see, you can invite multiple people and they will accept it and they'll become a part of it. Site, not a project. Then project manager will come to the project setting, which I'll show you just a second. Click on this.
One question here.
Yes.
Can we integrate with LDAP, Jira?
Yes. So LDAP, Jira, you can do that. That's called authentication option, but it's a cloud. So let me check that cloud. You can do that or not. Let me check that.
Okay, thank you.
You can go to, I mean, hosted one you can do that, but cloud I never checked that. So LDAP, I think you can do OAuth actually, not LDAP. Something. Let me check. I have not checked till today, so let me do that. So
So you mean to
here
say
you have,
in-house Jira software you can integrate?
haha, you can do that. So that you can do that very well. But cloud one, whether you can do it or not, I need to check.
Is
So
it the cloud you are talking about? You are showing here.
I'm this is a cloud, right?
Okay.
It's a cloud. Just a second. Let me find out the answer because curiosity will be there for me also.
I like it. Thank you.
I think it should be there in the system only, and not finding here. Authentication, basically that section should be there. But you can look at the LMS for hosted one. There we have discussed all the LDAP. So authentication,
Mhm.
not there. One last check in the user management. It should be here only, user management or system. Else there's no other places. So group and okay. So LDAP probably not, but this SSO and all you can do with the domain. So that may be possible. Okay. So for the cloud, it's not possible. Okay, so now here user management, simply you invite the user through email address. They will accept it and then they will make it here. Now you have to add them as a project manager in the project until it will not be done. So let's say this is the project which is DevOps one, and here go to the project setting, back to the project setting, and in this here you see the people and permission. So if it added to the site, then here you see the list of it, these people. Right now I don't have any person, and that person you select and you can divide into the roles so that you can do that. And here also you can set the permission at the project level. So that person should be a part of which permission you can decide. So right now I am not having invited anyone, so that's the reason that's not coming. Okay, so that's easy. Now there is one option which is called user management group. So typically what happens, managing the individual user is very tedious work. So typically we create a group and add a users to into that. So let's say these are the groups I had already when I restarted this. But what I can do, create a group, one more, and this is the DevOps engineer group. And here I will decide who should be a part of it. Right now I am the only one person, so that's okay, and create. Now here you created a group, and instead of giving a permission to the user level, you can give a permission to the group level. Now here this is the group DevOps engineer, one person is there. You can add a more group people, and here you can decide more things as part of it. So this user is a part of this group and all stuff like that. Now how do you manage the group permission? So for that you have to go to again permission, which is, let me go to that permissions under user management, sorry, under system one. So permission you can manage from there. So go to the setting. No. Just a second, hold on. This UI is little confusing. Here, go to the system, and in system you have a global permission. So here you can give the permission to that group. So remember that I created a group called DevOps engineer, right? So browse users and group. Name of the group is DevOps engineer, and here you add it, and then decide what types of access you will give it here. So here you see, where is the DevOps engineer? So here you have given access to browse user and group. So if you want to make it admin, you can add it here. Here you can make it bulk changes. I mean, many permissions has been given. You can decide again. So this way you can give the permissions. uh, Products, if you want, product means if you want Jira to be integrated with other Atlassian product like a Confluence, Bamboo, Fisheye, and many other products, then you can do that. So right now I have decided not to confuse you the too many things, but here you have a multiple projects option available which you can do that. So create a link for other Atlassian product, and git option also multiple is there. Bitbucket, GitHub, and all stuff like that. Here you can do that. So link Bitbucket is a Atlassian product only, so you can do that. And if you want to do that, GitHub, here it is. It's very simple. See that how the marketing has been, I mean the UI has been designed, so they want you to use the Bitbucket rather than GitHub. So small things you will find out as per the requirements. Here you can manage all the projects. So I've created 3 projects. You can create, delete, or archive all this thing. You can do that. Now let me work with Scrum project. So Scrum model, if you understand, that's your board, which I showed you in a start only. So what to do? So you have to first create a backlog. How do we create a backlog? So here backlog, and I'm little lazy, so I'm going to create in a fastest way. So DevOps school login issue 1. So multiple backlog means, this is a terminology what we use in the Scrum. Backlog means the task which we will work on 2 weeks. I mean whole year, but whole 6 month or whatever it is. But we'll decide which one we will work as a part of the sprint. So this is the backlog 1, backlog 2, backlog 3, backlog 4, backlog 5, backlog 6, backlog 7. So this is at a high level. Each is a ticket. You can modify in a greater detail, the way I taught you already. So you see that this is one ticket. You can edit it. You can describe. See, everything is editable. So you can fill all this form as it is. So I have a backlog now. Sprint has to be started. So what to do? So let's go to the backlog. These are the backlog. Now I have decided I will start working with the sprint 1, 2, 3, 4 tickets only. So what I will do is start a sprint. Okay, typically the sprint is of 2 weeks. Okay, you can keep it 1 week or 4 week also, depends on this. And then start the backlog, I mean sprint. I started the sprint, and now I'll decided which one to work. So just keep dragging 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 tickets I'm working in progress. I will ask, hey, what is the status on ticket number 2? What you did today, tomorrow, all this kind of a question. And then keep someone who's manager or scrum master, he will do that. And then complete the sprint. Work is done for 2 weeks. 4 is completed, 3 is open, and complete the sprint. Done. This is how the sprint will continue to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. And in the same way, you have in Kanban. Kanban, we have a different format. So here you have in progress and done. So here you create issues. Quickly, I'm creating issues. One issue, two issue, three issue, and now same way we can move this one, and that is how you can follow the Kanban. Now all these reports and roadmap will have, so you can generate it and get it going. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yes.
Okay, so now we'll address the user questions. Any questions which you have for this Jira?
I want to pull
So
the
why
report.
I have a question. Why do we need three words like Kanban, Scrum, and DevOps? Actually,
These are the model for development. Model means how do you practice Agile? So Agile has come with that more than 10 models so far, and Scrum and Kanban is the most popular one. But if you look at the list of Agile model, XP and many more is there. I had studied, I think 2 years before. XP we have. Let me show you the list of Agile model. List of Agile model. So many models are there. Any one which your project is comfortable, you can use it. So see here. So hell lot of models are there. Every projects, every company define their own way of performing Agile. See here, Scrum and Kanban I was talking about. Look at this other getting moments. Okay, more questions, guys.
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.